Oh, this is amazing. I love F1. I always have, since I was a boy.
So cancel RS after Rouge, Vettel the car behind. Okay Lewis, position is safe, position is good.
Hit me. That's unbelievable, guys. I can't believe he hit me.
We're checking how much front end you lost, Nico. We advise you hang it out.
Was it a racing incident?
Yes, I believe so, Lewis.
Okay, nice job, mate.
Okay, Sebastian, Daniel is now P3. Daniel P3.
You're our quickest car on track at the moment. Half a second quicker than Raikkonen. We're changing the nose, so it's going to be a long stop. Try and pull it up. It's just stuck on the antenna.
We're low on the battery, but use overtake to pass. Mega overtake. Looks like we may have something coming adrift on the car. Switch off. Another great move. 4 and a bit laps left.
We saw it did not leave you enough space.
Good job, Sebastian. 2 laps to go.
Fantastic! Unbelievable drive.
Woo! Thanks, big homies. 2 in a row. Nice job, mate.
Rosberg has proven in today's practice session that he's the one to watch for qualifying tomorrow as he sets the fastest time of today. Here we are then at the longest racetrack on the Formula One calendar. Welcome to the Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps for today's practice session. Spa is such a wonderful track and it's a circuit that the drivers love to race on. But it's also quite challenging, so we should expect to see a number of cars struggle to get up to speed here today.
Yes, there are many aspects to Spa that keep the drivers and teams thinking. Unpredictable weather, long straights and fast corners, as well as the rise in elevation up to Eau Rouge. All these make Spa one of the prize locations in the Formula One calendar.
What kind of setup will drivers be looking for around here? It's got a fair mixture of demanding corners. Is it all about finding the sweet spot in handling balance?
It's easy to make your car quick in a straight line, you just take all the downforce off. But when it comes to a track like this, you really need a bit more of a compromise. The main focus here is carrying speed through the fast-flowing corners, but you still don't want to be a sitting duck on the straight.
Welcome to Spa for today's qualifying for the Belgian Grand Prix. It's going to be a very exciting session today, but are we expecting the Mercedes to favour this track? Spa is always a difficult track to predict who will do well at, but after the last few years, it's been a mix of Red Bull, McLaren and Ferrari drivers that have excelled.
Well, Ferrari have had 16 wins here over the years, but today I'd probably give the advantage to Red Bull. They're always able to pull off something special here.
Here we are, a lap of Spa. Okay, make sure you take it nice and slow on the exit and straighten the car up.
You want to focus on that traction. Don't let the car wheel spin as we head up to the start-finish line now. DRS and a short curves boost towards turn 1. This is an overtaking possibility in the race, but you've got to watch out on braking. Easy to lock up here. On the exit though, you're helped by the track falling away from you. That aids your traction. Now as you plummet down the hill towards the infamous Eau Rouge corner, up through the gears 6 and into 7th. Here it comes. Hold your breath. Hang on in there. The steering wheel fights on you, but you've got to hold it flat as you can now open the DRS and use a bit of curves boost as well to head you up this hill towards turn 5. An easy overtaking opportunity come race day. Brake just after the 100-meter board. Curve on the left-hand side. Feed the car in. Carry that minimum speed through the right, then the left, and then the right again. Now eyes to the left-hand side of the track. You want to use all of that exit curve available at the highest point of the track now before going down the hill again in towards turn 8. The car always tries to understeer on you here in mid-corner, so be patient before getting on the throttle in a straight line and then squaring it up before turn 9. Use all of the curbs available on the inside and the exit before the run down the hill towards Pouhon. This double left-hand corner is a fantastic corner to take in a Formula 1 car. You feel the G-force on your neck and your back muscles as you exit the corner now. Eyes to the left-hand side. The marker boards help you at the 100 board. Brake and slow it down into 3rd gear and focus on your minimum speed through the right and then the left corner. Now bring the car over to the left-hand side again. Straight line braking into 2nd gear. Use all of the curve available on the exit before turn 15. This is a really vital corner to get right and carry that momentum onto this really long winding straight. Now up through the gears. 6th, 7th. Hold it flat out for the corner coming up. This is Blanchemont. 7th gear, full throttle. Fingertip stuff through this corner. You don't want to scrub off any speed. If you've got a chance to overtake, do it now. Down into the 100-meter board, into 2nd gear. First, if you've got an unstable rear end on the car, which is so often the case here. Straighten the car up again on the exit. Full throttle, DRS, curves, and that's an end of the lap in Spa.
On pole for tomorrow's race after a fantastic lap time that has cemented his place in the top spot.
He really knows how to put in a great lap when he needs to. And though he may not show it, I'm sure he'll be really happy to be on pole.
It's Sunday and that means it's race time here in Spa. As the cars are being prepared, let's join them trackside for the start of the Belgian Grand Prix. Escaping some early overheating problems, it was none other than Kimi Raikkonen, the Iceman, that secured the coveted pole position for today's race. He'll want to keep on top of any problems and see this one home with as little fuss as possible.
His work isn't done yet. He still needs to take the advantage of being on pole and turn it into a race win. As long as he has no mechanical issues and can stay out of trouble in that first corner, he could make this the perfect weekend.
The dominant force so far this season has been Mercedes. They have the best car and 2 of the best drivers on the grid. It's hard to not see them maintaining their ascendancy throughout the rest of the season.
Mercedes have such a great setup. They have great leadership, and in Lewis and Nico they have 2 drivers that are capable of winning the World Championship. I guess their hardest challenge is trying to manage the intense competition between their drivers.
So we're on the grid now, the lights are going out, the lights aren't away for this Belgium Grand Prix. We're on pole position, and Rosberg's got an amazing start, so has Hamilton. We're going to dive up the inside. We're just going to let Rosberg through so we can get the slipstream of Rosberg down the straight so we can get back into P1. So we're just going to follow Rosberg through Rouge. Try not to stick behind him through Rouge, so we're going to take a tighter line through Rouge, but we're going to get him awesome exit. The slipstream is so powerful in this game, but he actually went to defend our line, but we're going to go down the inside of him down to the I don't know what corner names of this game, but we've taken the lead again of this Belgian Grand Prix. Can we actually have back-to-back wins from... No, this is actually be our triple win if we win this, but we're just all over the place out on the hardest corner of the track, I think it is, I'm not sure. But down to on lap 6, our tyres are going off very quickly. We're going to pit this lap, end of lap 6 to 1.7. As we go into exit this corner, we get the power on, we just lose the back end, and we think we're going to go into the gravel as we do. As we're really struggling, we're losing so much time to Bottas, who's actually in 2nd now. I think he's on the prime tyres, so he's going to do a different strategy to the others, as he's going to be leading when we pit, and when he pits we're going to be back in the lead. So yeah, let's hopefully quick stop, guys. Put on the option tyres again, because I think the prime tyres would be better for a lighter car. As Bottas, Grosjean actually is in third place, but Bottas is actually pitting on lap 8 now. But Grosjean's still in third place, so hopefully he can hold Lewis Hamilton and Rosberg up. As we're going to take P1 back from Bottas, as Rosberg is actually now into third place from Grosjean, pitting I think. Now on lap 12, going through the no-name corner, we're struggling again on these tyres. The option tyres do wear off very quickly on this track, as we see a yellow flag, and there's a Manor and there's Massa. I think they had a collision somewhere. I'm not sure where, but here's this is Danny Kvyat. He's just going to go into us and we spin him out. That was his fault because he had no front wing and he's just turned into us. We got a warning for Kvyat, but we'll look on in the replay. He's got no front wing. He goes very deep into this corner and just turned into us basically. That was just his fault, I have to admit. Not my fault, his fault. As we're on lap 14 now, coming into the pits for a final stop to go on some prime tyres to take us to the end of the race. I hope Bottas is actually just past us. There he is. As we lose the back end a bit on these cold prime tyres, hopefully we can get onto temperature through a Rouge. But coming down to the end of the lap, we catch Bottas up. He is struggling on his option tyres. He will be, because he's been about 7 laps on those tyres. So yeah, they're coming to the end of their life. As we're just going to hopefully stroll to the end of this race. It's been quite a calm race, as we're on lap 22, P1. Yeah, so very easy race for Kimi Raikkonen, as he's very happy, because we're just going to do some bit of burnouts on the line. We've won the Belgium Grand Prix.
Nice work, that's P1. Race win. Well done.
That's another trophy to add to Kimi Raikkonen's already full cabinet. A race win for the Finnish driver in today's race.
Yes, definitely. It was a brilliant race, and one that you can tell the fans really enjoyed.
There'll be plenty more twists and turns to come this season. I hope you can join us at the next race to see just who will come out on top.
So that has been the British Grand Prix, the Belgium Grand Prix. As we see in the incident boards, there were so many incidents. I can count about 20 to 30 incidents in that race, which was ridiculous. We had a collision, but that has been the I keep saying British, the Belgian Grand Prix, guys. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Please like and subscribe. Peace.